Hello class and welcome to week number 4. From the last module, we studied blues and gospel music and a whole bunch of other stuff, right? But blues and gospel music are considered to be part of the roots of the genre that we're going to study in the next module. Other roots for this surprise genre include brass bands, popular songs of the time, and ragtime. Ragtime actually has a pretty cool history and became sort of like the most popular notated music of the late 1800s and early 1900s. Pretty big deal. Through sheet music sales and traveling musicians, the highly syncopated style made it down to New Orleans and other southern cities. Ragtime was created near St. Louis, Missouri by Scott Joplin. And although he never made an actual recording, you can hear him play by listening to piano rolls played on a pianola or a player piano. They're the same thing, pretty much. And you can actually check those out on YouTube, so cruise on over there and check that out. And that actually brings us to our code word. Our code word for the week is ragtime. Ragtime, yeah. So thank you, Scott Joplin, for creating this amazing style. If you're ever in Missouri, the city of Joplin is actually named after him. Pretty cool. So if you haven't figured it out yet, we are studying jazz. Jazz is an American-born style that started in New Orleans, Louisiana. The area that it started in was known as Storyville, and that's the place that contained all the bars, nightclubs, and brothels that would hire jazz musicians to provide entertainment and dance music. Unfortunately, Storyville was shut down due to urban reform, so the jobs for the musicians became pretty scarce. So they moved. Some went to New York, some went to LA, but a large amount of the musicians went up to Chicago. The very first recording of Chicago style or Dixieland jazz was the original Dixieland Jazz Band. They made the recording actually not in Chicago. They were in New York City, and they were making that first recording up there. And that's another one that you can check out on YouTube if you'd like. This week is going to be a little different from previous weeks because it is a project week. So instead of a bunch of little things, all the work you're doing is going to lead up to this big jazz timeline project. It's worth a lot of XP, so make sure it is awesome. So, read a bit on the styles, download the template. I made one for Google Docs and PowerPoint. You're also welcome to use your own software if you want to be creative. You don't have to stick to my template, but it's just an easy way to save some time. So what you're going to do is choose 10 styles from the list I provided. You can pick any of the 10. Totally up to you. And on your slide, what you're going to do is share important stuff like the people, the songs, the historical significance, the years the style was popular, etc. Come up with a works cited and a title page. Collect everything in one place, and you are done. Share the link on Google Docs, or you can upload the PowerPoint or whatever other software you used right up into Canvas. Be sure for this module you start at the beginning and work your way down the list so you don't get confused and be like, what does he mean by that? Make sure that you read in order. It's totally going to help you out. So if you have any questions after you've read all the parts of the module, feel free to contact me using the Canvas Messenger. I hope you enjoy your jazz journey, and I will see you in week number 5.